Hey guys, yeah, I just want to make sure that it was in focus. Okay, so this is my encounter story about when we lived in Granite Falls for a little while. It's like a extended vacation. We were there for like 2 months. Anyways, during the process of like, or the time of when we were sitting there, I would always get these strange feelings like that I was being watched or that someone was staring in the windows at us. And I never really, I was like, whatever, it's new place, new everything, I'm just being paranoid, it's dark outside, whatever. And then I started feeling it when I was like in the daytime too. And I would just always feel like there'd be someone watching me. And then I thought, well, maybe it was the neighbors because they hated us and they were like threatening us with guns and stuff. Like, I'm not even kidding. But then one night, Dad asked me if I like sensed anything, and I'm like, well, I always get the feeling that I'm being watched, but I just figured it was because of the neighbors or whatever. And then the footsteps started. I would stay up until 7 a.m. every night, go to sleep when my sister was going off to school, sleep until 2, get up, get her off the bus. That was like my routine the whole time living there. And I couldn't sleep at night because I was so terrified that the neighbors were going to try and break in and kill us. I kid you not. But like in the morning, around like 10, 11 in the morning, when I'd be the only one home, I would hear footsteps like running through the house, like a child's footsteps, but there would be no one there. But it didn't really scare me at all, and I'd just go back to sleep. The morning that we decided, the morning that we were coming back, or going back to Michigan, I guess I can't say coming, I'm not in Michigan right now. My mom and dad left early to take a load of stuff to the storage unit. So while they were gone, me and my sister slept in. Evie woke up, and I was like half asleep, and then I heard footsteps tearing through the house. But it wasn't the footsteps that I normally heard. It was Evie, and she threw my door open and said she saw a huge black figure standing in the doorway of her bedroom. At first she thought it was Dad, and it just stood there staring at her, and then moved away into the kitchen. She didn't see it again, but she was so freaked out, so I let her, sit at the end of my bed. I went back to sleep. She played her DS, whatever. And Dad said that at some point, when he was in the back bathroom, he would hear like chanting coming from the woods behind there. Like, I don't even know, but it just, things started something felt very wrong, and it was before he'd even told me that, but after he told me that, I was just like, chanting, rituals, satanic stuff, I don't even know, I didn't like it, we decided that we were leaving. It was not a situation that Mom and Evie needed to be in. So, then, while Evie and I were still there, sorry, I heard like a creepy noise. Anyways, well, Evie and I were still there. Mom and Dad were gone. We were sitting in the front room. It was empty. We were sitting on boxes. And we heard the footsteps running through the house. But there was no one there. And then we thought we heard howling or something on the porch. Like, hello, hello, something like that. And I checked out the window. I kept checking out the window to see if there was someone on the porch, like, saying hello or something. There was no wind, nothing. And, I told Evie it must have just been, our imaginations. There's got to be wind or something. But it was just, I don't know. And I know that seems like a lot of stuff, but it was just so, everything piled up. And like, okay, yeah, a lot of stuff, you're making this up. I'm really not. My sister was in tears. She was terrified. She don't even want to ever go back there. She's so terrified of it. She didn't even want to come back with us. Well, she kind of couldn't because stuff, but it's just, I don't know. And it's just, something felt very, very wrong in that house. And I'm so glad that we left it, because I kid you not, something bad has happened in that house. Don't know what it is, don't know, don't want to know. You know, we're gone, we left it behind. Haven't had any, you know, nothing has like followed us, which is good, because sometimes that happens. But no, it's just, I don't know. But I wanted to share it with you guys because it's one of my biggest encounter stories that I have. And you know, it didn't scare me as much as ticked me off because they started screwing with my little sister. You know, I don't care if it's talking to me, you know, messing with dad, whatever, you know, we can handle it. You start screwing with my little sister, she can't handle that kind of crap and she's gonna be paranoid for the rest of her life. So I'm so glad that we left, and there hasn't been anything since. And yeah, definitely don't ever want to go back to Granite Falls. I'm sorry, but well, anywhere near that house because there was just bad news all over that house. Not good. So there's the story for you guys, and you can leave a comment expressing your opinion and whether or not you think it's real, which I don't care if you think it's real or not because it happened. It's real.